Good morning, everyone. StrafeGal. We're gonna play some more Pokemon Shield. We're on to the Crown Tundra DLC. We've so far done our required story Dynamax adventure, and now we're heading into Freezington for the first time to continue the story. What do we have here? Another visitor? I'm the mayor of this fair town. Surprise having visitors arriving in our out-of-the-way town one after another. Might you be interested in... might you be here to learn about the legend of the King of Bountiful Harvest as well? No? Shame, really. Turns out, people come all the way out to investigate what turns out to be a mere fairy tale. Since you've made the journey, Sophie, this Freezington specialty as a memento. Get a sweatshirt? Okay. Wants us to take a look at the statue. And we can take our Pokemon out. We get flagged by Peony again, who is enthusiastic in his, having... Oh, hi there. We're gonna stop real quick and take a look at the statue. Feels like it's missing something. Okay, I'm kind of curious about the Pokemon following us. What happens if we do this? Flying sharks. This amuses me. And blocks the camera less than Brad was. This pokey little place will be our lodgings. Also something far more important, our base camp. Enough faffing about. Let me tell you what the Peony exploration team is after. There's a few strange and mysterious legends. For example, a huge-headed Pokemon known as the King of Bountiful Harvest. Not to mention, massive red tree where legendary flying Pokemon gather, and great hulking dot-faced giants that sleep in ruins. So, we've got the primary legend for the region, which is the first one. We've got the three legendary birds, which they redid in this version of the game. So, Moltres, Articuno, and Zapdos, except for they're now different types and have the Galarian variants. And the three Reggies are back in this one. That's what we're going to have to do for this section. Of course, if I had my way, I'd be doing this with my darling Nia. But who knows? They say even chancy meetings can lead to blissful friendships. Hey, Bagel, that's how you do a Pokemon pun. Twofer. So here's to Grand Adventure, Expedition Chief Rafe. Obviously. So, he's gonna wait here while we go off and do all the adventuring he planned. We get an expedition uniform. Although we need to change our hair, apparently. Okay, so we get Legendary Clue 1. We'll go through these in a second. since I screwed up and clicked through it. Okay. Sacred bonds of sovereign and steed. Its head isn't as massive as in my notes. So, I didn't notice this the first time that I played this, but the camera lingers a lot here. Oh, hey, we get a Master Ball for free. I forgot about that. Nice. So, basically, if we're in a bad situation, that's what we're going to use. But we're going to try and catch as many of the legends as we can without it. We do need to... Can we change the... We can't change our hair. Okay. So, get our cinematic view of the Crown Tundra here. We see the tree in the distance. We get a little glimpse of the temples, so we know what we're looking for. Again, this game does a great job right here of showing you things without directly telling you them, at least this part. It's a little bit better than the previous stuff. One of the big problems that Sun Moon had was it is very handholdy. It stops and tells you everything. Every piece of dialogue feels like it happens 2-3 times. And you have very little deduction that you have to make yourself. This one is at least a little better about it. Protects the user from rain and sunlight. And do a quick jaunt around here. All of our youngins have left to go to the big city. It's tough for old folks. This guy has some random items for sale. Gold seems to bite harder. It's too much for these old bones. Must have been quite a journey. I'm good. No, I don't. No reason to need carrot seeds, right? 8 pieces of dynamite ore. As a quid pro quo, okay. Okay, so we're going to take a look at these. So the King of Bountiful Harvests. We have a picture, a photograph. There's a fairy tale in Freezington about a legendary Pokemon known as the King of Bountiful Harvests. In the legends, the king is said to wear a massive crown on its head, but the wooden statue near the fields in the middle of the village show no sign of a crown. So we get 3 clues here. On the temple's doors are strange words. Let the blank, assuming Pokemon, hold something, something, something. So something in front of, looks like change, and then at the end, something in front of on. So we're going to basically have to get these clues. When you actually get to the doors, they give you better clues. And they are also fairly easy to figure out once you, they're ones you don't have to think about too hard. Sunken, and these also say far into the giant's bed, sunken into the side of snowslide slope. Wataga living stall of snow. So this one's a little easier. Walk together with the living crystal of snow. Near where green meets snow, in the giant's bed, lies a temple where the giant of steel sleeps. Let out, note, walk, and heal. So, let something note to wake the giant of steel. And then the last one here, on the distant paths of 3-point paths, 3-point paths, lies a temple where 2 giants sleep. The temple doors, where Door LB Aiken or End. So where 3, I think it's where 3 walk, or where the 3 giants walk, whatever, shall be awakened. So basically, once you've done the other 3, you can go do one. When the sun reaches its zenith, it shines directly down upon a great tree with leaves that seem to burn. It is there that the legendary wings come to roost. I can't remember exactly what that means. Outside of, I know when you go to the tree that we saw, we're going to be able to awaken the 3 birds, and then we can go start looking for them. So it does point out, okay, here's the King of Bountiful Harvests. Oh, it doesn't actually give us the other ones as options yet, because it wants us to start with Bountiful Harvests. Okay. It feels like it's missing something. The photo says it's missing the crown. Oh, this is a different house. Oh, base camp. There we go. The thing that the camera lingered on over and over again was this crown. Your pillow. If you can put your head up on top of it and have a kip, it's a pillow. Found this out back of the inn. I think my pillow's got something to do with the legendary Pokemon? Ultra Mega seriously? Make sure you track that legend down. Really do want to put the hat on. Okay, so we've got the wooden crown. There we go. Fix the statue. Brown. And we see in the background the legendary Pokemon itself. Can't remember if we have to fight it here or not. I'm gonna grab a couple spares just to be safe here. It's a psychic type. So we don't want our fighting types here. Although, that'll work. Okay, now I'm also curious about this. That is much more unobtrusive. This is one where I kind of like parts of the design, but I really don't like the overall design of it. It's a really awkward looking Pokemon. So it wants to test our strength. We're going to... Okay, just a moment. I'm trying to remember... So Dora does have Crunch and Aura Wheel. And it's pretty fast. Hera is also pretty fast and strong here. It's also... What are hit points looking like here? About the same. Defenses are higher here, though. Okay. So, black glasses. Choice? No. We'll go... Yeah. We'll go Choice Scarf here, I think. No, we put that on somebody already. Yeah, we'll just go Muscle Band, that works. Or Expert Belt? Expert Belt. Sure. And then I'm going to remember that Malcolm is a fighting type. And be smart. I guess maybe we grab one of our other lower level Pokemon here. I have not had a chance to train up these two yet. Grab him just to get some XP. Okay. So we can't catch it. We have to beat it. Super effective. Defense fell. Used Psychic. Doesn't affect. Aura Wheel. Finishes it off. Perfect. Acknowledges our strength. Peony runs over. What a massive noggin! And it possesses Peony. Oh, I see you've already grasped the situation. Very astute of you. am Calyrex, known as the King of Bountiful Harvests. I borrowed this man's body in order to thank you in person, so to speak. There are no words to adequately express my gratitude for you restoring the statue. He used to rule over these lands as a king, the humans offered loyalty and respect, and he was able to bring lush vegetation to the lands and plentiful harvests. Become forgotten. They used to make offerings every year, but has been lost to the ravages of time. Faith of these people grants strength, and everyone has lost all but a fraction of that power. Even my loyal steed has abandoned me. You were kind enough to restore my statue. That act has given me some strength. I have a favor to ask from you. I must know once and for all whether the people have truly forgotten about me. Speak to the villagers and ask if they remember the King of Bountiful Harvests. They treat me like some sort of fairy tale creature or flew into a mild panic at the sight of me. So we've got an update here. Calyrex appeared once the crown was placed. Can speak through humans, specifically in this case, Peony. We'll need more information. Busy doing nothing right now. Not that guy, apparently. King of Bountiful Harvest, I used to believe it was real. I was told it made mischief in the fields. My grand used to tell me stories when I was a kid. Old fairy tale, that. Well, if it exists, why doesn't it heal the land so we can grow crops for a change? Do I remember the King of Bountiful Harvest? Why, of course I do. It's the only main tourist attraction. I imagine we would have more visitors if only the king were real. Just that you were a fairy tale. Nobody truly believes in me. It seems the people of this land have indeed forgotten the bond the land once shared with me. I'm not grieving. I am the King of Bountiful Harvest after all. I know better than to count on humans to remember me. This proves beyond doubt that I cannot simply rely on human faith if I want my powers to return. If only my loyal steed were to return to me, I could regain something of what I lost. Very same Pokemon in my statue, that my statue in the village shows me riding. Alas, though in ancient times we spent many days together dashing through the valleys and over the mountains, my power waned and I was forced to part ways with it. Now I know not where it may be. Even if we should succeed in locating my little steed, I have doubts as to whether it has remained so loyal. I have lost so much power. Perhaps the villagers know something. Okay. With a massive magnet. Wait, no, it's normal. Must have fallen asleep where I stood. Sorry about that, Chief. Feels strange, like my body's not quite my own. And then he heads back to base. Not remembering anything that just happened. So yeah. Little odd. We do have a bunch of this island still to explore. Just noticed some more items lurking about here. Nothing too exciting. I do wish they'd added maybe some more TMs here instead of just what they added. But they didn't. Let's see, I don't think we can do anything with the Beldum yet. We'll be able to get that later. So yeah, we actually have to finish these quests before we can actually make progress with Peony, unfortunately. It's pea candy, okay. Gunk shot. I heard the king's loyal steed has a beautiful fur coat, black as night. I was told that it had a wondrous fur coat as white as untouched snow. We get conflicting reports here. I was told it was a belligerent ruffian that would ruin all of our harvests. Doesn't sound like something I'd get along with. The mayor's not home at the moment. He went to look at the fields in Giant's bed. Through Frost Point Field and down to Giant's bed. Okay. So, to progress, we do need to go down into the field. However, given the fact that that's going to involve actually getting out and catching some things, and we're already have been going for a while, this was mostly a story episode. I think before we head out, I'm going to go take care of a couple things, namely getting my hat, my expedition hat, and we'll go from there. So hopefully you are still enjoying. If you are, please give me a like and subscribe. Check out the other content on my channel. If you have any questions or suggestions, please leave them in the comments. And as always, have a good one.